welcome back to We Care a Lot. I am half the pod, Sam.
I'm the other half, Mel.
Hi. Long time no see, at least me and Mel.
It really has been a long time.
It's been a long time for us, but luckily we pre-recorded episodes, so you guys probably don't feel the effects that we have.
As you shouldn't.
Right, as you shouldn't. But anywho, we're here to talk Halloween because
It's coming up.
basically we want to chat about what we're too old for this Halloween. As you guys know, because we can't stop talking about it, we've aged another year.
That is so funny. I feel like we literally have not stopped talking about
Like,
how we're
it's-
27 now. And like, even in the episode with Linny, when we're talking about how she just turned 30,
We're like, yeah, but we're
we just
27.
27, and we're so close to 30.
We're like, that's great for you, but let's make it about us for a second.
We're so ridiculous. Can you tell we love having a podcast?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we're a year older, have things changed for us? Should we no longer partake in certain Halloween rituals and just good times? It might be that year.
Why?
Just kidding. I have no idea what we would stop doing. Literally.
See, that's the thing. And I feel like someone's going to be like, okay, I got an easy one for you. And that's like trick-or-treating. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe it feels a little fucking weird. I will say. If I saw some 20-year-old
yeah.
walking to my doorstep with another... Actually, if it's a group, I feel like it'd be not
A
so
group
weird.
would be kind of funny.
It'd be like, okay, I see you guys.
Yeah, part of the fun, getting your candy for your little hangout tonight.
Period. You can go switch candies when you get home. But if it's just like a random one-off, I'd be like, what are you doing?
It would be. But also, who cares?
But also, live that.
I'd be like, you want candy?
Period.
Have some.
Here you go.
It's not a crime.
So that's definitely not something I feel anyone is too old to do. I
And
think that like
Yeah,
societally people think it's weird.
Yeah. I also just feel like it's changed for us. Like, it's not necessarily the like trick-or-treating it was when we were kids, you know? It's more like we're taking our friends' kids, one day our own kids.
Right.
You know, like,
We've like graduated to the
we're
next
graduated to
version
being the
of it.
parents at the curb.
With your little coffee mug that's
Right.
filled with wine.
Booze,
Yeah.
or you're handing out candy. Like, trick-or-treating is still part of the
equation in some form.
right, the equation. Whether
Yeah.
you're physically going and asking trick-or-treat to a front door, I will not judge you.
There's no judgment.
But I kind of get why there is some judgment now that I'm thinking about it. Like,
it's a little weird.
like, just go buy a bag of candy at Target. What are we doing?
But it's like the experience of like
It's like those videos where it's like the girlfriend or whatever throws a like Super Mario birthday party
for their boyfriend.
Yeah, like that's kind of what it's giving, is like, aw, like maybe you miss this part of your childhood and you're trying to live it as an adult, which is nice.
I think it's like also like the free way to like see Halloween in real life.
The free way.
Like, okay, stay with me. It's like you
Uh-huh.
go and like meet other people and see their costumes because you're all walking around town
Yeah,
and like
getting some inspo.
getting inspo or even just like, I don't know. It's like a free fucking
Show. Free
yeah.
entertainment.
It's free Universal Studios, you know, like Horror Nights.
Oh my God.
When people have like their own like
No, because as a
mazes
kid,
or
I would be
whatever.
scared of like adults or like teenagers who were dressed scary.
Absolutely.
I'm like, no, this is not Scary Farm. Please get away. Like, they would chase me down the street. I'm like, what is this? Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Oh my God, I like have vivid memories of me as a kid, like trick-or-treating with my cousins and obviously like my mom and my aunts, like
Yeah.
they were there too. It's not just us by ourselves.
Right.
But we were kids and like they used to have like really extravagant, scary like houses.
and stuff.
Yeah, like I remember this one where we literally had to go inside the house, and I'm like, that would not fly these days. Like that is so weird.
Yeah, unless it was like a haunted house. True. Not even in the house, but it would be like on their yard.
On
or
their yard,
something.
but this one was inside their house, and it was like a scary maze looking thing.
kinda
And I'm like,
fun.
that's so fun, but I'm like, would anyone do that these days? I don't know.
Yeah, my dad's friend one year hosted like a little haunted horror whatever in his backyard, and we got to like be the scary people. It was cute.
That is really cute.
We got to like scare kids. Aw. See, as an adult, you still get to participate.
Yeah.
You get to do. It's just different
It's
now.
different.
It's different now.
Now you're the one planning things and
Yeah.
coordinating.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
But I mean, you can also get the free show as an adult, like when you're going out. You know?
Absolutely.
But then, like, not everyone likes going out for drinks on Halloween.
I was just talking to my coworker about that today. Yesterday. I was like, she asked me, like, do you have any Halloween plans? And I was like, well, not really, like, not yet. I'm like, I usually go out, like, to bars and stuff, but it kind of gets intense, and I know that's, like, not for everyone, but sometimes it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, no, I usually just stay at home alone and just, like, we'll watch a movie or something, because it's just,
goodness.
she lives, like, further out, like,
okay.
kind of, like, near,
It
a
could
little
be a
bit further
commute.
than you, like, from LA, but we go to work in, like, mid-city.
So, like, for her, it's the middle still.
Yeah, so she was just like, it's too much. And I was like, I get that. And she's like, I'm also just, like, not interested in, like, being around drunk people. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Honestly, yeah, like, kind of annoying.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, oh my God, maybe we're realizing there's something we're too old.
Maybe we're too old for,
like, getting
crazy
really,
partying.
yeah, I think there's a difference. Like, I think we're too old for getting absolutely plastered and showing up at 12 p.m. I think we're too old for that.
I think it's fine to show up at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. But, like,
oh yeah, sorry.
at noon, showing up at noon.
I mean, period. I'd love to show up at noon.
Showing up at like, okay, maybe 12 is crazy.
12 is crazy.
Maybe like 11.
Maybe 11.
But, like, not showing up plastered. Like, we're still, like, if I'm that late going out, it's because I'm spending time getting ready.
But do those drunk people deserve it? No.
It's not about them. It's about me in the picture at the club with my costume on.
It depends. It depends.
See, like, I remember the year that we went to Tenants.
And got in
swiftly. That was so fun.
Love that year.
It was just because, like, we had time to enjoy the space. And
what time did we get there? I feel like it was early.
I feel like it
10.
was like...
No, you don't think
like
so?
11:30 probably.
Plastered.
Yeah. Plastered. Were we plastered?
Yeah, I think so. Because then
Yeah.
we got a drink at, Tenants, and I don't really remember. Like, I remember everything, but I don't really remember
like,
what we did.
It's not
like,
a crisp memory.
yeah, like, what were we doing? Like,
I remember
took a photo with those random photographer that was at the event.
Yeah, I remember seeing Austin Butler and
I remember that heavily.
Yeah,
It's my biggest memory from the night. Can you blame me?
And I have, like, this memory of, like, Bodhi in her Betty Boop costume, like,
Oh my
shaking her head. Like, that's all that's in my head. And us taking photos, that's pretty memorable.
Yeah, and then
too.
we left. Like,
and then we left.
it was like there was no drama that night. We just came in, came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and then we got home. I
There was
remember being
drama?
plastered when we
Oh.
got home, though. That's what I remember, being drunk. Because I think we had gotten and I remember being in my Crocs.
Yes. And then we filmed like a TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah,
Right.
for Bodhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, funny.
Yeah, I feel like I have higher hopes that was a good night. That was a good example of it. I think higher hopes in terms of, like, I'm less willing to risk it being a horrible night out because everyone's just not everyone, us, but, like, other people are just too drunk, and then they're, like, are annoying, or, like, the music isn't good and then we're annoyed about that, or, like, we're stressed about money because we don't want to buy too many drinks, or, like, whatever, all those outside factors. I feel like it'd be so much more fun this year. Maybe, I don't know, we're just literally speaking off top of mind, to, like, have a party at home.
Yeah.
It's a thought. I'm not opposed to going out, but I do feel like
it's either, like, going out
yeah.
is a small select group, because it's also so difficult to coordinate a bigger group to all go out into one, especially on a Halloween
weekend
themed thing. Like, it's different on a random birthday or, like, whatever, when it's not, like, equating a holiday,
because then everyone's out
and it's so difficult. So it's either, like, a small select group all going out and being very punctual about time
punctual,
or we throw a party, and that's the fun. Yeah,
it's a tough one.
It's tough. I don't know what sounds more appealing, because I also don't like the hosting aspect, having to clean up after a party, because I would also
could still be intimate, less cleaning,
less fun. I think
less fun to make it intimate.
No, it's not less fun. That's fucked up. I think it's just like it's like not like
it's just like
as appealing, I think, for me.
But then I think back to, like, house parties, obviously we would not be throwing a house party anytime soon. I don't know anyone. I don't know enough people to throw a house party anymore. Like, house parties are just like Erica just posted a photo of a house party, and I was like, wow, that's actually not giving me good memories. Like, the fog, the lights, like, I don't know, there is something fun about it. At the same time, I'm arguing with myself right now. I don't know.
I'd be down to go to a house party.
Yeah, not host one.
Not host one. So it's either like it's going out, but like at what capacity?
Yeah. And like, who do we know that's throwing a kick-ass
I
house party
don't
at a
know
mansion?
anybody.
I would absolutely
I
hit
would
one of
go.
those up
Hit
immediately.
me up.
Oh my god, in the hills
Yeah.
of LA, I would immediately
On a side tidbit
Mm-hmm.
of just like having fun. It has nothing to do with Halloween, but Logan's stepmom said that the best times to go to Vegas are in November and January. Obviously not for New Year's,
Just
but
a
like,
side note, yeah. Why are those the best times? I'm curious.
I
Did
think
she
it's because
say?
it's like in between holidays.
In between holidays. Like
I think
after
November
Christmas
doesn't really matter, and then after Christmas, everybody's like kind of too pooped to like.
to go. I will say
It's, like,
it's
cheaper.
cold though.
It is cold.
No pool.
No pool.
No pool.
Jacuzzi.
Maybe jacuzzi. There's jacuzzis. I've actually never been in a jacuzzi
I'm, like,
in Vegas.
Thinking about it.
Have
Do
I?
they not heat the pool?
I don't know. They
Good
hopefully
question.
do. I hope they do. Yeah, they got to. Well, yeah, no, they do. I'm not gonna explain why I know that.
Okay.
We don't need to know.
Okay.
We don't need to take it there. Yeah, we need to go to Vegas. I mean, another thing that we can't shut up about and haven't done yet.
Okay. So
Anyways, Halloween.
I think that's my consensus of how I feel about the Halloween celebration
Like us
topic.
being too old to go out. Topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you feeling? I was all like, what we're gonna do? Like, do you feel too old to be going to a house party? Obviously
No.
not full of like young adults.
Yeah,
but,
like not like a frat one.
No,
I would definitely. We're too old for
like
that.
an adult house party.
That's something we're too old for. A frat.
Absolutely
Halloween
no,
party.
that is absurdly over.
A high school one as well. Let's just lump it in case anyone needs
anyone is
clarification.
questioning that.
Anyone's on the fence about it, do not attend.
Yeah.
Unless it's like your kids or
I was
like
gonna say,
niece or
unless you're
nephews.
hosting
Yeah, unless
these parties for your children.
right, that's different. It's entirely
And also no
different.
judgment. Safety of your children.
Depends.
But also
there's
liability.
a lot of loopholes there. There's a lot to flesh out there. We can have a whole episode about that one day when we have kids or something. Anyways, my consensus is I think we're not too old to like necessarily, like, you're never too old to do anything. I love like doing things for your inner child, or just like we're only as young as we are today. So like, why are we gonna not do the thing if you want to do the thing?
Absolutely,
it's just if you personally feel like I don't belong in that space, and societally, yes, you do not belong in a college frat party or a high school frat party or high school whatever kickback.
High school kickback.
Like, you do
house
not
party.
belong in those spaces either. I will tell you straight up, but otherwise I think it's just whatever you feel is good for you. I
Yep.
mean, a lot of people have never gone out for Halloween. I think it's like personal choice, but
Yeah.
like, I'm really trying to think, is there anything else that we're too old for? Like, costume wise?
Costume wise, trying to think.
I don't think we've lost our
I don't.
our youth and sex appeal quite yet. Like, when you have kids, does that change? Like, kids plus a certain equation, like, does that equal no more sexy costume?
No,
Never.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
I also just saw my kids.
Maybe no sexy costume at kids' party. That's where we
that absolutely.
that is, we gotta draw some
We're
lines.
drawing that line.
Right. Okay.
You show up in a minion costume instead.
Right. You show up in
know?
something funny
Something
or a little bit
fun,
spooky.
A little spooky. You can
Right.
scare the kids a little.
You can scare the kid.
But you can't scare them by being too sexy.
Right. That's a frightening experience.
That's just like,
Mom,
not
please go inside.
go inside and change.
Oh no. Okay. What were you gonna say?
I also like hate the costumes that are like the plugs. Can we just
The
never bring those back
plugs.
in? Like, those are so weird.
I actually don't think I've seen it in the flesh. Like, someone wearing
seen
it.
it
I've seen them
once.
selling it, but not.
Once.
Hmm.
I don't know that.
Was it young? Were you guys like high school? Because then I could accept. Or if it was like,
No, it was like an adult couple.
like, yeah.
I don't think that there's any costume that I can think of that we're like too old for. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, if you want to fucking show up as Spider-Man, like, whatever, you know?
No, that's sick. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, do your thing.
Literally, I can't think of anything.
I mean, because, like, if you think about anime conventions, people be dressing up.
That's
on the
true.
regular.
On the regular.
So, who are we to judge when it's the one night a year you're allowed to dress like a slut? And if slut to you means Spider-Man costume,
period,
by all means, be a slut.
Be a slut. Yeah, that's true. I don't think, like, I think that's also a thing. Like, some people would say, like, you're too old to dress up. Why?
That is such a boring perspective. This is the day I'm allowed to socially. So why wouldn't I take advantage of it? Like, obviously, you can dress up however you want every single day of the year, but socially, I will not be humiliated
if you
for dressing
show up as Spider-Man.
Yeah, or like a fucking fairy. Like, let me have it. Let me have some fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of what some adults do forget about, like, Halloween. Like, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, like, creative. So it's not supposed to be serious. Also, like, even some of us in the aesthetic space, I just made up a niche space that we're in.
Aesthetic space?
The aesthetic space. The girlies who prioritize aesthetics. Sometimes we forget, like, it doesn't have to be the cutest Pottery Barn bats or, like, I don't know, whatever, or ghosts or pillows. It could be the most chuggy, funny, silly Party City DIY decorations, and it's just as good. You just gotta lean in, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think there's, like, this pressure to be, like, cool about it, and to be honest, yeah, I don't really vibe with the chuggy decorations either.
No, for sure. Hate them aesthetically, but
it's fun.
It's fun.
And if you enjoy it for the moment,
like,
put it out.
I remember one year my Nina threw a party for my cousin Danny, and she lined her, like, outdoor patio thing with, like, garbage bags and then got glow-in-the-dark paint and black light. Technically ugly.
Yeah.
But so much fun and cool. And we got to decorate it with, like, handprints and, like, scary things and spider web. Like, smart. It was cool. If we do throw a party, I'm actually gonna see if she still has those black lights because that's cool.
I'm really excited about DIY stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's like the chuggy, like, 3 colored pumpkins, and they say, like, live, laugh, love, basically, or like,
yeah, see, that's more like a home decor
this way, or you know what I mean,
ghouls this way,
some shit like that.
Yeah,
like the Michaels, like, home goods.
I just saw some girl do a, like, DIY over it. She, like, painted it black and then did little ghosts with plaster instead over whatever the fall thing was. It was cute, but anyway, covering up the chuggy.
Covering up the
chuggy is a series.
Getting a chuggy base.
Yeah.
And covering up the chug.
That's actually a really funny series if someone wants to make that on Instagram. I don't have the energy, but it's a good idea. Yeah, I do think we forget that it's supposed to be fun, and it's also just, like, overwhelming to be, like, the coolest or have, like, the best party, the best costume, the best candy.
I'm so tired of trying to be the best, or even, like, having it be, like, super good. It's just like, can we just have fun?
I feel like it's mostly an internal thing too.
Yeah,
like, it's a pressure we put on ourselves to be like, well, is this gonna be, like, photo worthy, or
that's a big one for me, I think,
or, like, I don't even know what. And, like, if you get to a point in your planning process or event planning, I feel like you gotta just be like, this isn't gonna be a photo event, I'm gonna release that, you know, part of it, and I'm gonna lean into all the other things that could be the most exciting about it. Yeah,
that's true. That's a good point.
Like the movie that's playing, or this music, or whatever else.
Yeah, or even, like, I think sometimes, at least for me, like, it's hard to balance, like, the aesthetic, like, wanting to have everything photographable, and then, like, actually hosting people, because then I'm like, I'm not you're, like, fixing things throughout the night or versus whatever, like, just being present. So
I feel like a good compromise in that is, like, having just a photo corner, which is what we used to do. You'd have one little spot to take a photo.
So true.
And, like, the rest is just my house. Like, I don't need to fully decorate this whole freaking place to just not take a photo in every single square inch
I
of
think
it.
everyone tries to like have like a Kim Kardashian
Oh my God,
like
no.
like
Level.
full through like level of like decorations, but I'm like, she doesn't even put that shit up herself. So
No, she has a team.
She has a team. When you have a team, babe, you will also have that. So
Yeah.
just
When
let
you
it
have
go.
a team to host your parties and stuff, then we can start doing that.
Exactly.
Or if you have weeks to start setting up and decorating by yourself, then by all means commit. But
for now,
it's about the vibes and overall things. So we're too old. We're too old for society's expectations and our own internal pressures of being the best and coolest and like blah blah blah. Because you know what, for me personally, my costumes, I like care so much the week before. I'm like, why didn't I care like 3 weeks ago? And it's because I don't actually care. I don't think like I care, but then I'm like, but why am I caring the week before? Like, is it the pressure for the photos? Is it like the outside? Like, yeah, it's nice to have the validation of people being like, your costume's so cool or so cute or whatever. But like, I feel like my favorite costume was the pirate one, and I really didn't try that hard. I literally like I just put things I already had together. And
yours
to be
was
fair,
a lot cuter. To be fair, that was my least favorite costume I've ever had.
You didn't like it.
No.
But to be fair, also people thought we were gypsies.
I'm also like, that is like not PC anymore to say,
but that's why they were judging us. And I'm like, I'm a pirate.
I'm a fucking pirate.
Arr, like, fuck, what do you want me to put a parrot on my shoulder? Fuck me, Jesus.
Oh, so funny. We should have like an eye, like one of us had to wear an eye patch, like, you know.
Yeah, one of us
should have worn an eye patch.
We put scars on our eyes. We thought it was enough. Someone should have had a compass. I don't know. I put my dead lover in a locket.
That was good.
You guys didn't ask for the details.
It's not my fault.
Not my fault. You didn't ask me for the details.
That's true.
But I think that's my favorite, is because like it was the most, maybe not realistic, I wouldn't say, but like it was a good costume without it being like my mermaid costume year. Not my favorite, but I spent a lot of time on her and like DIY'd her, but she wasn't like, oh my God, that's like a good mermaid. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, okay, she's a mermaid. I get it. She's a mermaid. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm judging myself right now.
That's
and then,
so fucked up. And
then the pirate, it's like obvious that I had some good quality things to make it look. Now I'm like, should I just be a fucking pirate?
I get what you're saying. It also just feels like it was a little more of like a low effort like lift to like fully commit to that.
Yeah.
But also like the payoff was pretty good.
Right.
I mean, maybe they thought we were gypsies, but then as soon as we were like,
we're
pirates, it was like, oh, I fucking see it. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, but you're missing an eye patch. So
we just one detail away apparently from pirates.
So if you're gonna be a pirate again,
I need an eye patch or something,
or like well, you had like a pirate hat,
like a steampunk hat. Did I? I did have a hat.
Yeah.
Didn't I? It was like a cowboy hat, I think.
Oh.
I don't really remember, but
right.
I probably won't. Maybe I'll just be fucking Rob from Love Island and wear overalls with nothing under. Boring,
but good.
But comfortable.
You could wear should just make like that one necklace that they were all sharing.
Oh my God. Yeah, what was it? Was there a cross? No, it was just,
or was it
whatever.
It was like a very sparkly, whatever.
Well, speaking of costumes, I guess we're moving on to costumes because
let's do it.
Naturally, we've transitioned. I wanted to be Jacob Elordi from Saltburn.
I think you can make these wings.
I don't want to.
Though. Okay,
in 4 days? 2? Not even 4. I have 2 days.
For
Halloween. Halloween? No. How am I going to do that?
Okay.
Because we're gonna be Coyote Ugly.
True.
So like, I don't have 2 days of plans to have 2 costumes unless our friend hangout is also a costume party for no fucking reason. There's 4 of us and we're like, what'd you dress up as? We're like, so silly. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I've given up, and a lot of people are gonna dress up
as
like that. And I called it when we saw the movie. I was like, that is a perfect costume.
No, it was a costume party.
It literally was.
So like, of course.
So I think people will be him and Barry.
Yeah.
And that'll be a cute little. See, like, I want to see that. That's why we go out. But also,
I love going out for the fact, like, again, like it's like a show. Like everyone.
What if we pre-gamed? What if we actually switched it and we pre-gamed out? And then obviously not like for the purpose of getting fucked up because that's expensive, but like we pre-gamed by just like going out, having a drink somewhere fun earlier in the day, and then later we came back and then we like really hit it crazy hard.
I kind of agree.
Kind of. What's the hesitation?
Not hesitation, but just like
the concern.
A little bit of a negotiation.
Okay.
We don't start super early. Like
what's super early to you? Like
what 7 is really early to me.
Okay, so what ideal time would you want to start the pregame?
You're like,
maybe.
I think
maybe that works.
Try to get ready super early in the day. Like while it's still light out.
Like 4 p.m. ready.
Like maybe even 2.
Okay. Well, then why are we not going out at 7 if we're ready at 2?
Maybe 3. I don't know how elaborate our costumes are going to be, okay?
Right, okay.
If it's Coyote Ugly, it'll be quick.
Yeah, Coyote is fast.
But anyway, so we start early, getting ready early.
Okay.
Have like an hour and a half to like take photos.
Okay.
And drink.
Okay.
A little bit.
So yeah, pregame the pregame.
We're pregaming the pregame.
Pregaming the pregame to the pregame.
Because like, what if we did want to go to like Tenants, for
like
example,
a club,
but like we get there at like 8:39.
Yeah,
like,
what time do they open?
We're in before anyone is in. That way we stay in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And chill. And then once it starts to get really rowdy, either we're like, okay, let's go home, or like, is everyone having a good time? So maybe not.
Getting drunk people to agree on whether they're having a good time or not is so hard, because we're like looking at each other like, are you having a good time? Am I gonna ruin it by saying are you having a good time?
How about we have like a signal? This could be fun. Like we have stickers.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
Like we have stickers, and like you wear orange if you're
having
indecisive.
An okay time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You wear green if we're good, and you wear red if you want to go home. And that way no one feels pressure.
No one sees the red sticker on our foreheads. We're like bye. Bye, sweetie. Love you. Okay, I see.
Like something to indicate that way, like
I do like the idea, especially if we're doing Saturday.
Yeah.
That's my assumption.
Probably.
Be ready early, hang out, Uber somewhere that's like daytime costume vibes, see everybody's costumes out and about. I don't know what too early is for Halloween. Like, maybe like...
I feel like... Because it's gonna also... When does it start getting late? I mean, dark, like earlier. Soon.
Like 6:30.
It starts to get like dark?
The sun sets at 6:18.
Okay. So I think like 8 p.m. is like a good time to start like going out towards like whatever function we want to start.
Bar.
Yeah. Like maybe.
But then why are we ready at 3? We have to be ready at like 5 if we're doing that.
Okay. I just want ample time.
You're putting in a lot. Okay, I mean, if we need to set that so that we're actually ready at 5, we could say 3.
Right.
We have problems when we actually put the costumes on. We decidedly are like, you know what, I actually fucking hate this costume.
That's what I'm saying.
And then we need to try on our costumes before the day of.
Yeah.
That's probably another good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Anyway,
that I think that's like a good compromise, is like we pregame.
And then maybe even if we say like we're going home at like 11, let's say, which is decidedly quote unquote early, but not really. It's not that early. But we came home at 11 and we had something planned for when we get home.
Yeah.
Like we're going to watch the scary movie now, or we're going to play this scary game, or we're going to whatever.
Yeah.
So that way it's like kind of like, and then if, you know what, that's what we should do. We should be like, we have a hard out at 11. And then if everyone's having so much fun, we all look at each other be like, okay, let's fuck the thing after, right? Like we don't want to do it. But then if we do, we're like, okay, period, let's go.
Exactly.
So that way everyone's like, well, we're still going to do something fun when we get home. We know we're going to do something fun. So leaving isn't a bad idea.
The night isn't a bust. Like there's still a bunch of stuff to do or whatever. And we equipped ourselves with food afterwards, because that's always
nice. Also, it's nice to recap from the night during the night. You know what I mean? Like
not the next day when you're literally hungover,
feeling horrible, and you're like, I can barely listen to you because my head is pounding. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm into this.
This is a good idea. It's a good idea.
Feeling it.
Setting. Yep.
This may be the goal. Yeah. Anyways, what else do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about costumes?
Costumes. So like you just said, you had that idea.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi.
Dude, okay, so like I don't know. Usually by like July, August, I start thinking of ideas. Mm-hmm. This year, like nothing's come. I know Coyote Ugly. First of all, that's kind of where we're leaning towards as a group.
Yeah.
But usually I at least have like a couple other ideas because like either another party comes up or like even actual Halloween I like to dress up.
Yeah, you guys gonna just pass out candy, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think my brother wanted to do a haunted house, but he like literally hasn't said anything.
What the heck?
So-
Like in your driveway?
At his at my
Yeah.
parents' house. But
That'd be
I don't
fun.
know. I think I think our idea for if that doesn't work out, like if like
Yeah, the
My
group
bro-
costume doesn't happen. Oh,
well no, the group costume has to happen because I have no other idea what I'm going to be. But I'm talking about like Halloween day, like cuz it's a Thursday. Unless we're going out, maybe I'll still do this, but like being farmers and the dogs are going to be chickens.
I feel like you could do that really easily.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah,
Like,
farmer. I mean, do you guys have like a hoe in the backyard? Be fun.
I think I have a rake.
Little hoe. I mean, a rake works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. It's an easy one.
Actually, I think my dad has a hoe. That sounds funny. But he has one. I used
Your
it for
mom's
the
like, excuse me. Are you talking about me?
no. Anyway, that's like my other idea, but like that's been a very backup plan that I've had for a while because we have overalls. But
It's always good to have a backup plan for costumes. I will say, like knowing that you could put something together in a last
minute, yeah.
pitch. Well, why don't you just do that for this weekend? You're having it, or do you already have something?
I don't.
Well, there you go.
Maybe
Maybe
that's
that's it. I mean, you're having something here.
Yeah,
It is really last minute though if you don't have anything for the dogs.
I know. I
You
think
could-
I could get something from Target. I think they have the chicken costume.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. If not, I'll just
Amazon would come
Figure it
probably.
out.
Yeah, or like I don't know, make a hat.
They do like I already have 2 dog costumes in case
Nothing
works
else.
out,
Yeah,
but it won't
be.
be like on theme with anything.
It'll just be
Then
costumes.
they'll just have costumes.
I mean, that's cute.
Anyway, what I was saying is like I usually have plentiful of ideas, and this year I'm like literally at a loss, which is so crazy for me. I feel like I love Halloween so much. It's not that I don't this year. I just
Yeah,
haven't really thought about it.
I don't know what that is. Like, I'm trying to be like, is it deduced to like us getting older?
Maybe.
Is it just like this year specifically is just not
I think I'm like
emphasized
also
on
having
costumes?
like a very good self-acceptance of like it's too late to make anything incredibly elaborate like I usually want to.
I would like to think back to when you decided to make incredibly elaborate costumes. Like, how far out were those from Halloween?
Not very far. I think I would start like
Like right now. It would be right now.
like I'm not even joking. I think the Glinda costume.
Literally came in like a 5-day period. Dolls Kill, immediate purchase. Got it like I think next day or something. Sequined it the day before and the day of.
And the day of.
Wow.
My favorite costume by far though.
What a time. You could just be Glinda again, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like if
I
you
just
really
hate that the movie used a pink dress instead of a blue dress. But it's
Oh,
fine.
I see.
But it's okay. I'm the musical version of it.
I'm the real Broadway.
I'm the Broadway star.
version. Thank you.
So, yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So Coyote Ugly.
yeah, we haven't talked about that at all.
How many are there? 5? 4?
Like in the movie,
Yeah.
Tyra, main character, the girl from Blue Bloods.
Okay.
The other she kind of gives me like Karen energy from Mean Girls.
Uh-huh.
The
There's
blonde
always
girl.
like a dumb one.
Yeah, she kind of gives me the dumb one, but she's not.
But she's not. She's not.
That's 4.
There's 5.
And then the boss lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, you were on
I was on
fucking
point. 5.
Okay.
I mean, we could always go out more because it's not like we have people that match those specific. Like, no one's gonna be each specific girl, are we?
No, I think this
Because
like,
that'd be really.
we're just like coyote themed, Coyote
Yeah.
Ugly themed.
Yeah.
It's like leopard, red, leather.
It's giving Sturgis.
What's Sturgis?
It's the thing that Katie's dad like.
Oh, I see.
That event in South Dakota with like a lot of really conservative people.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so the way that we would execute this is Sturgis, but also
Right.
like the leopard, the
Leather.
leather, cowboy boots, cowboy hat maybe. And also like
American flag maybe. A bedazzled American flag maybe.
maybe
Maybe.
you might be hitting it too hard.
She was wearing one in the movie.
I know.
Crop top tank.
I don't want people to think I'm a
like a Republican. Like,
Like
you're just
a-
dressing up like a Republican.
A Trump supporter. In
like just
specific.
dressing like a no, because you're gonna have leather and like it'll be sexy.
A sexy Trumpy.
Hi,
my
are you a
catchphrase.
sexy Trumpy? No, I'm not. Thank you for
No,
asking.
thank you. But
Oh
also
my God,
like
that's
mixing mixing elements of like 90s ish kind of grunge makeup and like hair.
Oh my
Not
God,
like
now I'm
super-
like, is this even gonna be achievable? Are they just gonna think we look like Americans? Like we're just,
I'm telling you.
which is like fine, I guess. I mean, they don't need to
fine.
understand the vision. They clearly didn't last year, and that didn't bother us all that much.
Yeah.
I think it's just like it. I hate it when someone wears a costume and then they wear like the reference photo with it, or like
I hate that.
or like they put Coyote Ugly on like the shirt or something, for example. It's just like, I think it's like either if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
yeah. I think
We just bust out in song. Piano.
in dance we need to have a dance.
Wait, if there was a guy, that'd be so funny if he dressed like the. Oh my God.
Do we? No one has. Well,
No one has a man.
yeah. Sorry.
Unfortunately, we cannot
We cannot.
satisfy that. I could get on Hinge really fast and find someone who looks
Hi,
like
I
it.
need
maybe.
a costume partner.
Need a costume partner for my girls group costume.
like,
Oh my God.
who's that one? Not me.
I'm not in a black leather bikini. Absolutely not.
Why is she in a
Fringe. A lot of fringe. I
Fringe,
like that outfit. The red
suede.
skirt.
this way? I like Tyra's outfit.
I
Or
like
hers.
the cheetah top.
Who's gonna be her?
Red skirt. Nobody in that specific dress. It's not
Oh,
giving.
choker, like
Oh, it's giving horrible. Actually, it's like, is it gonna give what we think it is?
I need those chicken cutlets. You know what I mean?
Oh,
The
I
USA
don't know if
shirt.
it's really gonna give the way we think it is. We need to
Dude.
try this on. Like, we need
We
to
need
put
to
on outfits
start.
now because
Maybe we carry microphones. Maybe that's the key of like
they're gonna be like, "What are you, Shania Twain?" Like,
no, we're Coyote Ugly. We'll just keep saying it. We're just Coyote Ugly.
they don't even sing. No, we need to steal like a
They're
Barbacks,
singing.
a Barbacks water thing. Tyra doesn't sing.
That's true.
Only two of them. I mean, whatever. We're all the main character.
We're all. I think we all can sing.
We don't even know her name.
I just keep looking at the
Sarah,
same
what's her
photos.
name?
I fucking don't
Jessie,
know. Girl.
Sarah,
I need to watch
I
the
don't
movie
know.
also again because I don't remember a lot of it. Maybe we watch it for inspo
Not it on
tonight.
Blu-ray. Yeah, we should have it on the background for sure.
Yeah, so
Long
that's the
story
idea.
short.
Any other plan Bs though?
No.
Okay.
Haven't given it a single thought. So I literally only have one night for Halloween this year. Usually I have two.
Yeah.
But I'm working a wedding on Halloween Day. So like I'm not going
On
to
the
like any kids
31st?
on the 31st. I'm working a wedding. Someone's having a Halloween wedding, I guess. I
Is
don't
it
know.
Halloween themed?
No idea. I don't think so. Probably not. People are probably just trying to get a deal. Like
Yeah.
it's probably
makes
way
sense.
cheaper to have a Thursday and Halloween wedding.
That's crazy.
Maybe. If you love Halloween, I guess that works out.
Yeah.
It's like, period. We love Halloween. Anyway, so I'm only going out. I'm assuming it's a Saturday that we're doing. But if we do have our girly pop night on Friday,
I think we should just all dress up as like witches.
yeah, it
that
could be
day.
something cute.
Something easy.
Like, just like, boom.
yeah.
Just
Boom.
like, boom.
just like broom.
Just like broom and a witch. Any fucking ways.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's it. We're not too old for anything except a few minor things that we listed in this episode. So be wary. Don't spook anyone a little too hard.
Or do. I don't know. Just
You know what I just realized? I haven't had a couple's Halloween costume since like 2020. That is so sad.
what do you mean last year?
Last year?
You were part of our couple.
Yeah, I guess. It's like a group though. That's a group. Dang.
Depends on who you ask.
The polyamorous
Polyamory.
people. Anyway. We'll see you guys in glowing hour. That's that. Bye. Bye, sweetie.